Hi and welcome to another yoga asana practice. Today's practice is going to be focusing mainly on the legs in the first part, the glutes, and then we'll do some basic poses. The goal of this practice is to show you how you can balance between strengthening your body and doing your regular asana practice. The strengthening part is intended also in a way to be a warming up part, so we're skipping some salutes for today, so it's not a too long session. You can choose to do only the first part if you don't have much time. You can do it maybe 2 or 3 times a week to focus on strengthening your lower body, or you can do only the second part. But if you do only the second part, I recommend that you do some salutes, some joint mobilizations before you start. So we'll start standing. Have your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Press your feet towards the mat and feel your legs strong. Lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders back and away from your ears, and bring your chin towards your chest. And if you want to, you can take a moment to close your eyes. Just to start bringing your mind to the here and now. So feel your body, feel the temperature of the room if you're in a room, your skin. And then gradually start slowing down your breath. So exhale completely on your next exhale. And then slowly breathe in, long inhale. And again exhale completely, slowly, no rush. Finish your exhale and inhale again. Exhale completely. Just continue like this. Try to find your own pattern of breath. Long, soothing breath. And finish your exhale here. And open your eyes. Good. So we'll start by doing some back body job. So I'll stand sideways so you can see. So your feet are hip width apart. Bend slightly your knees and bring your hands to your hips. Open your chest, so roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. And on your inhale, fold forward with a straight back, and on your exhale, come up again. So inhale down, exhale up. So focus on your back, your hamstrings and your glutes on the way up. So inhale and exhale. Chin is slightly tucked in, so the movement starts from your hips. And exhale. And we'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And we're going to do sit-ups. So inhale, sit down, and exhale, come up, squeeze your glutes. Again, inhale and exhale. So see how I hinge from my hips and then I bend my knees. So that's very important. And exhale. So pay attention to your knees. If you are bending from the knees, what is most probably happening is that you're hiding your toes with your knees, and you don't want to do that. So hinge back and up. We'll do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last. Put hands to your waist again. Open your chest, bend your knees slightly. Now we'll count to 3 on the way down. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, and fast come up again. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Keep your knees slightly bent. And again, focus your attention on your back and the back of your thighs, your glutes, especially on the way up. And we do 5 more. 5. Keep your lower belly slightly tucked in. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. And relax. Do sit-ups again. And we'll do the same here. So inhale, 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. You can have your arms parallel to the floor, or for a little bit more of challenge, you can have them above your head. Good. That's more challenging for your back. But it's not necessary, especially if you feel that your head starts tilting forward. Bring your arms up. So I prefer to have them parallel to the floor. And we do 5 more. 3, 2, 1. 4 more. Remember to breathe. So inhale on the way down. And exhale on the way up. 2 more. And last one. Exhale up. Good. Now interlace your fingers behind your head. So don't push, just keep it there. Keep your hands there. Bend your knees again. And we'll do the same movement. So inhale, fall forward. Exhale, come up. And again, inhale, exhale. Good. So remember to keep your attention on your back body, your lower back, your glutes, and your hamstrings. If you focus your attention on the muscles that you're using, you use your muscles a little bit more. So try not to do this just mechanically. And 5 more. Another little advantage of focusing on what you're doing is that you give a little vacation to your mind, right? So you stop wondering about how the rest of the day is going to be, or worrying, or ruminating. And 2 more. And last one. And come up. Good. And last sit-ups. So, no, not sit-ups. Inhale. It's squats actually. And up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And 5 more. 3 more. 2. And last one. And come on. Good. So if you have an elastic band, you can use one. If you don't have one, don't worry. You can just again focus on using the side of your glute on the movement we're going to do today. So we're going to combine a squat with side lift of the leg, again to work with the glutes, the thighs, and the side of your glutes. So these muscles are very important for stabilizing your pelvis and for keeping your back healthy. Okay, so inhale on your way down, exhale and lift your right leg up. Inhale and lift the left. And again. Inhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. So you don't need to do a super big side movement. Just remember to flex your foot and focusing on using the side of your glute. Good. And exhale. We do 3 more from each side. So I was checking out how the neighborhood was today. It's a rainy day even though the sun came out right now. And I thought, okay, today there are not many cars. I can try to do my video. And then suddenly now all the cars are coming and going. I hope it's not too disturbing. Last one. And relax. Good. I'm gonna do it one more time. We'll do just 2 repetitions of this one. So catch your breath if you lost it. And get ready for the next round. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. We'll do 6 more from each side. So remember, hinge from your hip and squeeze your muscles when you lift your leg to the side. Even a motorcycle. And 3 more. More. Hope it starts burning a little bit. And last one. Lost a bit my count, I think that's okay. And relax. Good. Take away your elastic band. Now we're gonna do something that is still very good for the muscles that we use when you're balancing, because we're going to be balancing a bit. You're going to feel it too on your glute, hopefully on a leg. You might even feel it on your shin and your calves, which is okay. So I'm going to stand again sideways. So we're going to start with, I can stand on my right foot or bend my left foot. So keep this knee bent, hands to your waist, open your chest, and on your inhale, gently slightly fall forward. Exhale, come up. And again. So try to keep your hips squared. Try to pay attention to what happens with the supporting leg. I'll avoid putting so much weight to the side that you kind of tilt with your hip to the side. So try to stay as straight as you can. It's not very important to go very far down. And remember to keep your right knee slightly bent. Good. And we do 4 more. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 3 more. Keep your chest open. Last one. And change sides. So again, on your left foot, then your right knee, and tilt forward, inhale, exhale, forward, and up. Again, try to keep your lower belly slightly tucked in. It's okay if you do a little bit of wibbly wobbling. That's only good for your balancing, for your balance. Actually, you're practicing balance here. So don't get too caught up on getting it right and perfect and so on. And we'll do 5 more. 3, 4 more. Remember, inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. And don't forget your breath. The breath is very important here. Last one. And relax. You can shake it a little bit. Okay, and we'll do 2 more rounds, changing slightly if you want to. So you can either stick to version 1, the first one we did, or you can try the next 2 versions that are a little bit more challenging. So now you'll keep your stand on your right foot and keep your left leg straight, but flex your foot. Lift your left leg up, hands to your waist, open your chest, and gently forward and exhale up. So remember, keep a slight bend on your right knee. And inhale down, exhale up. And again. Five more. Focus on your breath. Breath is very important in balancing poses. 1, it helps you focus. 2, it tells your nervous system to chill out, not to get stressed by what is happening. And 2 more. Last one. And relax, change sides. Stand on your left leg. Extend your right leg, flex your foot. And again, inhale and exhale. So as you can see, if you see me, or if not, that's great because it means that you're focusing on yourself. I am a bit more unstable when standing on my left leg. And I know that. And that's okay. So what is your challenging side? I think we all have one. And again, that's okay. Remember to keep your left knee slightly bent. And we do 5 more. 3. 2. Last one. And come up and on both feet. Relax a bit and prepare for the last round. So this time, when we have the arms extended above our head, that gives more challenge for the whole upper body, and back too. If that is too much, stick to having your hands on your waist. This will make it a bit more unstable, and that's okay. Okay, so stand on your right foot, flex your left foot. No, sorry. Yes. Extend your arms above your head, and inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, come up. Woo. You see? It's a bit more challenging. Inhale and exhale. So think that you're long and strong. So sometimes we get too caught up on the falling forward and we lose strength in our upper body. So imagine that somebody is pulling your fingertips. Exhale on the way up. We'll do 5 more. 4 more. 3. 2. And last one. And relax before we change sides. Stand on your left foot, arms above your head, extend your right leg, flex your foot, and tilt forward on your inhale. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. And again, remember you're long and strong. Somebody's pulling your hands from your fingertips. Keep your left knee slightly bent. And don't forget to breathe. So 5 more. It helps to keep your right foot flexed. And imagine that you're pushing something with the sole of your foot. And 2 more. Last one. And relax. Good. Okay, last exercise here. A version of goddess. So open your feet wider than your hips and then point your toes outward. Hands to your hips if you want to. Or you can keep your hands pointing down. I prefer that because that reminds me to keep my back straight. So again, on your inhale, bend your knees, and on your exhale, come up again. And again, inhale and exhale. So your tailbone might point a little bit back, but it shouldn't. You shouldn't be tilting. So now we're not tilting the hips. So imagine that your tailbone is pointing down. And again, inhale and exhale. We do 5 more. Can you touch the floor? It's not the goal. It's just for the fun of it. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And relax. And shake it a little bit if you want to. We'll do 2 more repetitions. So toes pointing out, feet a bit wider than your hips. So try to see how wide you need to have them. It depends on how tall you are, and you should feel it here, right? So lengthen your spine, hands pointing down or on your waist. And again, inhale down, exhale up. You don't need to hyper extend your knees on the way up. You can keep them slightly bent. And exhale. And we'll do 5 more. It's a bit like a ballerina, right? If I put my hands like this, it looks very ballerina-ish. And 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Take a couple of breaths. Move your hips a bit if you want to. 1 more round. Remember to always keep your belly slightly tucked in. Remind yourself to keep your belly muscles a little bit engaged. Okay, and last one. Inhale, exhale, and this is our 4th one. 5 and 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, so now we're going to go into our standing practice. So I hope you feel that your legs are warmed up. Most probably your back too, and your belly muscles. We didn't do much with the arms today, almost nothing. So be gentle, be careful to begin with. So you might need a couple of blocks if you have. If you don't have, remember you can always use your body. You can use a stool too. So we'll start with the the right leg, and we'll do a series of poses on the right leg. This is also a way to show you how you can experiment with your standing practice. Sometimes you can do one pose, right and left. Sometimes you can do a couple of poses on the left and then on the right. Sometimes you can choose to do a series of poses, and that changes a bit the effect of the poses on your body, because you're putting more, you're using one leg for a longer period of time to hold the poses. So if you're looking towards a strengthening practice, you can try this. So open your feet, your legs a bit wider than one leg apart, and then turn your right toes to the right and angle a little bit your left heel. Press both feet to the mat. Just check that your hips are pointing forwards. Now open your arms parallel to the floor. Lengthen your arms. Open your chest. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale start reaching towards the right, and bring your right hand down wherever it falls. If you have a block, you can put your hand on the block. I like to have my hand forward, because then I push the palm of my hand on the mat, on the block, and open my chest. Lengthen your arms, keep your shoulders away from your ears, and you can look up towards your thumb. And breathe deeply. Two more full breaths. Don't forget your feet. Feel your feet on the mat. Finish your exhale. Turn your head forward. Bring your left hand to your waist and start bending your right knee. So here you have two choices. Have your forearm on your thigh and open your chest here. Or if you have a block, put it at the height you prefer. Press your palm to the block and open your chest. Bring your left arm above your ear. Lengthen your arm. Keep pressing your left foot on the mat, and you can look up if you want to. Breathe deeply. Side angle pose. Two more full breaths. So remember to distribute the weight of your body on both legs. One more full breath. Bring your left hand to your waist and lift your torso up. Lengthen your right knee. And now you're going to turn your body towards the right. So you might want to lift a bit your back leg. And your toes are now pointing forward too. So both toes of both feet are pointing forward. You can widen your stance a little bit if you need to, and bring your back leg slightly closer to the right leg. Bring your arms above your head. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale into warrior one. So here you need to find the perfect distance between both feet. What you want to pay attention to is that your back foot is in contact with the mat, your left foot. So not lifted. And keep bending your right knee. Open your chest. And two more full breaths. Finish your exhale. And open your arms parallel to the floor. And open into warrior two. So you might need to bring your back leg a little bit further back. Good. You can look towards your right hand. And again, tailbone pointing down. Torso in the center. Open your chest. See if you manage to bend your right knee a little bit more. Engage both legs. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. And 2 more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Bring your arms down. Inhale, lengthen your right leg and toes pointing forward. So we'll do the left side. So open your left foot towards the left. Angle slightly your right heel. Lengthen both legs. Press both feet to the mat. Open your arms. Inhale here and start reaching towards the right. And let your arm fall wherever it falls. If you have a block, use a block. Push your hand to the block. Open your chest and look up towards your thumb. Your right thumb. Deep breath. So Trikonasana, triangle pose, is a very complete pose. A pose where you can never get bored. Just pay attention to everything that is happening. So your feet and all the way up towards your legs, hips are opening. And then your torso, you're using some of your core muscles to hold the pose. Open your chest, lengthen your arms, and of course, notice your breath. 2 more full breaths. Long exhales. Allow yourself to exhale completely. And then bring your head slightly down, hands to your waist, and start bending your left knee. So either your forearm on your thigh and open the chest, or on a block. Push your palm into the block and bring your arm above your ear. You can look up and keep reminding yourself that the base of your pose are your legs. So make sure that your legs are steady, strong. And from there, your torso is allowed to open up and stretch. And check your breath. So if to go deep into the pose you feel that your breath gets shorter, back up, and go into the first version with your forearm on your knee, on your thigh, sorry. 2 more full breaths. Finish your last exhale here. Hand to your waist. Bring your torso up. Lengthen your left leg. And now face towards the left. So bring your back leg slightly forward. Toes pointing towards the left. Arms above your head. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your left knee. And breathe. So keep pressing both feet to the mat, especially big toes. Keep bending your left knee. And 2 more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Open your arms parallel to the floor and open your pose into Warrior 2. So take a bit of time to find the space between your legs. Open your chest and try to have a right angle between your knee and your thigh, right? So bend, squeeze your buttocks, torso in the center. Warrior two is a pose where you cannot get bored. So many things to notice. Try to relax your face and your shoulders and your jaw. 2 more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Lengthen your leg, bring your arms down, toes pointing forward, and bring your legs together in the center. Good. Okay, so today we're going to finish with 2 more standing poses. We're going to do a revolved triangle pose and then pyramid pose. I think I'm going to face you to begin with, and then I'm going to turn to the side. So you stay put where you are, just to show you a bit how revolved triangle pose is. It's very important that you listen to your sacroiliac joint, this one. So don't push it. If using a block is too low for you, you can have a stool. So try to be very mindful of stabilizing your legs before you go into the full pose. Yes. So if you have your mat sideways, you might want to put it facing towards the screen so you can see me better. Okay, so come to the top of your mat. So let's imagine to the top of your mat. I'm not going to change how my mat stands to make it a bit faster. And then bring your left leg back. So more or less like when we were on Warrior One pose. So it doesn't need to be very big space between your legs. Just make sure that your back leg is well rounded, your back foot is well rounded on the mat. And your hips should be pointing forward. So you might want to open your stance a little bit more, and then your left toes are pointing forward. Right. And you want to have your block close to you. You're using a block. Open your chest. Inhale here, and exhale, start folding forward with a straight back. So keep your hips squared, so don't let your left hip tilt to the right, sorry, your right. So you push your right leg back and your left leg slightly forward. Bring your block to the side of your right leg. Bring your left hand to the block, right hand on your lower back. Inhale, and using your shoulders, open your chest towards the right. This can be your pose. So pressing both feet on the mat, keep breathing. Remember, twist from your belly, open your chest. If you want to, you can bring your arm up. If that's too much, bring it down again. Keep grounding your legs. 2 more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Slowly untwist. And bring your torso up again. Good. We'll do pyramid pose while we're here. Hands to your waist again. Inhale, open your chest. And fold forward. If you have blocks, bring your blocks more or less right under your shoulders. Press your palms to the blocks. Open your chest. And again, push your right hip back, left hip slightly forward to square your hips. Keep your gaze at a spot on the floor. You can tilt your chin slightly in if you want to. Open your chest, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Two more full breaths. Now bring your blocks slightly forward. This is a forward bend in this pose that I like. Check if it feels comfortable for you. So inhale here, and on your exhale just allow your head to hang. And press your palms into the block so you stretch a little bit the back of your shoulders. Keep your legs steady, stable. Two more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Inhale, come halfway up, look up. Exhale, hands to your waist. Bend your front knee and come all the way up. And bring your back leg forward. Good. So stay as you are. I'm going to do it sideways now on the other side. So you see the pose from another angle. So now bring your right foot back. Again, find the right distance between your feet and width of your legs. So you might want to have your legs a little bit open. The toes of both feet pointing forward, hands to your waist, round your feet, open your chest, and fold halfway forward. Bring your block to the outside of your left foot, right hand on your block, left hand on your lower back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Very good. So feel how you're using your belly to twist. You're rolling your shoulders back and away from your ears. And if you want to lengthen your arm, lengthen your arm. Connect to your breath. Remember to be patient with yourself. And two more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Slowly untwist. And come up again. Good. Pyramid pose. Round your feet. Open your chest, inhale. Exhale, halfway forward. Grab your blocks under your shoulders. Put the palm of your hands on your blocks. Left hip points slightly backwards. Right hip forward. Shoulders away from your ears. Gaze on the mat. Deep breath. Try to relax your jaw. One more full breath here. And then bring your blocks forward to wherever you feel it's comfortable. And allow your head to drop. Press the palm of your hands on the blocks for an extra stretch on your upper back. But don't lose contact with your legs. So keep grounding your feet, squaring your hips by pushing your back hip slightly forward and your front hip slightly backward. Two more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Inhale, look up. Hands to your waist, exhale. Bend your knee. Bring your torso up. And bring your back leg forward. Very good. That was for the standing poses today. So we're going to finish doing some poses on the mat just to stretch the glutes, and just to finish by slowing down a little bit. So come and lie down on your back. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the mat, right heel to your left thigh, and bring your thighs up towards your chest. So grab hold of the back of your left thigh, but remember to keep your back grounded. So roll your shoulders down away from your ears, chin slightly tucked in. If it's very challenging for you to hold your legs, if that doesn't allow you to relax your back, you can just keep your foot on the mat as long as you feel the stretch on your right glute. So remember never to push it, it shouldn't be uncomfortable. A pose can be slightly, it can feel challenging, but it should never feel uncomfortable that you want to get out of it, and you need to do adjustments. Two more full breaths. Finish your exhale. Lengthen your left leg on the mat. Heel presses down, toes point forward. Bring your arms, open your arms to the side and start twisting bringing your right leg towards the left side for a gentle twist. So try to keep your right shoulder blade on the mat, so you don't need to go very far on the twist. Remember to breathe deeply. So we're now finishing our sequence, so really focus on exhaling completely. One more full breath. And gently come back to center. Bring your right foot to the mat. Left heel to your right thigh. And bring your thighs up. Grab hold of the back of your right thigh. Relax your back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Breathe. One more full breath. Lengthen your right leg on the mat. Heel presses down, toes point forward. Extend your arms to the side and allow your left knee to twist towards the right, sorry. You can grab your left knee with your right hand if you want to. Try to keep both shoulder blades well grounded on the mat. If you have a block and you want to put it under your left knee, you can do that, or a bolster or a pillow. And 2 more full breaths. And gently come back to center. Lie down in Shavasana, so find a comfortable lying position. Your feet can be a bit wider than the mat, and let your feet just hang to the side. Arms alongside your torso, palms facing up. And we'll do 5 Deep breaths, exhaling through the mouth, but make your exhale gentle and smooth. So breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale, exhale. Three more. Exhale. Two more at your own pace. And last one, allow yourself really to enjoy this last long full breath. Let go of all tension on your exhale. Good. You can either stay here if you wish to for 5-10 more minutes. It's really good for you to spend some time on Shavasana after an asana practice. Otherwise, you can bend your knees and bring your feet to the mat and roll towards your right side and push yourself up. Come up to seated. Line your sitting bones. Allow your back to be straight. Roll your shoulders back and down. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to notice how your body feels after this practice. Thank yourself for dedicating some time to move your body, to connect with your breath. Hopefully this practice has given you a little bit more insight in the strengths of your body and the parts you need to work with. Remember always to be patient, to be kind towards yourself. And thank you for joining me one more time on the mat. Namaste. Have a nice day.